Hey folks, Jimmie Ratliff. I'm the new community liaison for Dynamic Independence in Bartlesville. Today, I'm here with Carl Haws. He's our executive director. So, a little bit about Dynamic Independence. We work to promote accessibility and inclusion in all areas of life for people who have disabilities. And we invite you to join us on the uh, third Wednesday of every month. And we will be discussing some updates and different things that we're doing here at our center. So, wanted to talk to Carl a little bit here. Hi, Carl.
Hello.
So, can you explain a little bit about what the difference is between, say, a center for independent living like we are, and what some people may associate that with, like a skilled nursing facility or an assisted living
Well,
facility?
the biggest difference is we do not have a place for people to live. What we do, we assist people in getting independent. We want people to live in their communities on their own and be able to um, take care of themselves and not have to worry about living in a place with a bunch of rules and stuff where they get more freedom in their community.
So they're basically living independently instead of living
Absolutely.
together with other folks. Okay, so part of that is the services that we offer. Is we have several different services, and all those services are free.
Absolutely.
And so one of the ways that we help people to live independently is through forming an independent living plan. Can you talk a little bit about
An
that?
independent living plan is a plan that helps the person go to the next level in their life. I like to call it a life plan where we can kind of sit around the table and discuss what their goals are and how we're going to accomplish those goals. So an independent living plan will start off with a goal. It'll be maybe a long-term goal, and then we'll go to a, a short-term goal, and then we'll write action steps for those goals.
Okay.
And those are just baby steps in order to accomplish your goal that's going to help you accomplish your long-term goal. And we help people visualize what they want to do, where they want to go. We don't tell them what to do, but we actually help them figure out how to get to where they want to be.
Okay, perfect. And they have input on that plan every step of the way.
Every step of the way, it is completely their plan.
Okay. What kind of things are included in those types of plans? So things like budgeting.
If this is
Education.
what they want,
Yeah.
basically anything they want to be able to accomplish. And a lot of it would be budgeting. We'll help them figure out how to get the money that they got
Uh-huh.
and budget it out, and maybe they'll need to know how to go to a grocery store and shop for food to take home to cook a meal. And a lot of people don't know that. So what we do, we help them build on their skills that they have and increase their skills as they go on. So if they're writing a budget, if they have bills they have to pay, if they have food they have to eat, and so on. So we'll make it a monthly budget so they can stick to that. And then we might teach them how to go to the grocery store, how to do shopping. We might teach them how to actually cook the food that they shopped for. And then they can eat it, and we can help them if they'd like.
All right, perfect. So one of the other major factors that we do is advocacy, and this is advocacy on a local level, on federal levels. Explain a little bit more about what advocacy is.
We start our advocacy on a personal level.
Okay.
We want to be able to advocate for that person that's walking in our door to make sure that they can get what they need to be successful in life. Also, on a city level, like here in Bartlesville, we went to the city and asked them for more accessible parking spaces.
Okay.
And we talked to them, we told them how to do it, or not how to do it, but what they needed to do to make sure that it was ADA compliant, and worked with them for over several months and ended up getting like 2 more accessible parking spots on every block of downtown.
Okay. And more recently, with the Endeavor plan that the city of Bartlesville is working on, you've also been involved in some conversations with the city and the planners on some accessibility options around
Yeah,
the city.
being able to make sure that every step they take forward, that it is definitely accessible and open to everybody, not just people with disabilities, but everybody that's in the community.
Excellent, excellent. So talk a little bit about what we do as far as on the federal level. What kind of advocacy happens there?
Well, we like to help on the federal level, what we would do is just kind of stand up for the rights of people with disabilities and make sure that the people on the federal level can understand that people with disabilities can be a asset to them and to everybody in their community, and just
keep promoting
and helping them move forward.
Okay, excellent. So another one of the things that we offer service is we do a lending program for medical equipment.
Yes, durable medical equipment. We do that probably more than anything. And what it is wheelchairs, walkers, knee scooters, bedside commodes, shower chairs, you name it, durable medical equipment. We have it. We can loan it out for 2 months at a time. If they need it longer than 2 months, all they have to do is call and ask us, and we will extend their loan for another 2 months. This is giving people who maybe just broke their leg, and they're not just disabled all the time, but for that 2 months, they're going to have to walk on crutches, or they're going to have to need a walker or something like that. We can help them out and save them some money and loan it to them at no cost for 2 months at a time.
And let's say somebody has a disability, an existing disability, and they have a piece of equipment that they utilize, and they need to have that sent in for repair, or they need something. They can borrow equipment from us.
They can borrow equipment from us in the same manner. And a lot of times, if they can't find a source to pay for the equipment, we will not loan it to them, but give it to them.
Okay.
And donate it to them, so they can have the equipment they need to get by.
Excellent. All right. So we also do some work with education in the school system, and it's through individualized education plans, or IEPs.
And that's my favorite part about this whole job, is helping the kids. If there's a kid with a disability that needs to be on an IEP or is on an existing IEP, and the parents are having a hard time struggling understanding what their rights are, we can meet with the parents and help them, go to the school with them and help them move their way through the IEP. The only way that we can be involved with that is that the parent asks us. So if any parent out there needs help with their child, needs help with their IEP, please give us a call. We'd be more than happy to go to an IEP meeting with you and sit through it and make sure that they're getting everything they need for the kid.
Perfect. So we have a couple of other things that just kind of wrap up here. We have an upcoming board meeting this tomorrow.
We do.
And do you want to talk a little bit about how the board works, and are we looking for any members to serve on the board right
Absolutely. I'm always looking for new members for our board. Our board meets once every 3 months. We get together. I explain to them what's going on with the agency and how they can help me. And what they do for me is help guide me and help give me information I need for the community to move forward and make our agency better.
Okay, and we'll talk about the dynamic that we have as far as how the employees or the board, they are comprised a larger percentage of folks who do.
Everybody that works at Dynamic Independence, not everybody, 51% of the people, right now it's everybody, but at least 51% of the people that work at our agency, Dynamic Independence, has to have a disability. And the same with my board of directors. I want at least 51% of my board of directors to have disabilities, so they can understand what we're going through and what we're going to do for people with disabilities.
Excellent. So the board meeting will be tomorrow. That's March the 21st, 2024, at 5:30 p.m. here at Dynamic Independence.
Yes.
And that's located at 1110 Southeast Frank Phillips here in Bartlesville.
Yes.
Okay. I will be talking to the Civitans tomorrow. This will be tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. at their regular monthly meeting that they have in the evenings. So that will be at their seniors clubhouse that they have. And I'll be talking about some of the things we talked about today, and also answering some questions that they may have about what our services are and different things that we do throughout the community. Just want to remind you that all of our services are free. We serve residents of Washington, Nowata, and Craig counties. So if you or somebody you know either has a disability or you are in need of something like medical equipment on a temporary basis, give us a call. We'd be happy to help you. We'll sit down and visit with you. We'll come up with a plan and work to help make things easier on you.
And we just barely scratched the surface of what we do here at Dynamic Independence. Another thing that I really enjoy working with is the kids that are graduating from high school. And if we can help them move and transition from high school into the working area or into a higher education, whatever they want to do, we are here to help them write that plan and help them achieve the goals that they want to do. And like I said, we're just barely scratching what we really do. So hang on for the next few months, and we'll keep doing this every month and hopefully educate everybody on what we do and why we're here.
All right. Make sure that you follow this Facebook page, and we'll put the latest news that we have out about Dynamic Independence. Whenever we have it, we may interject with some other lives here and there. But right now, our scheduled monthly live will be on the third Wednesday of every month at 2 p.m. So be sure that you tune in. Next month, we'll be sitting down with Elisa Loftus. She's also here at Dynamic Independence. She works with the school system here and the kids to put on puppet shows that help talk about inclusion and accessibility for students who have disabilities and even students who don't have disabilities. Right. Teaching about working together and making accommodations where they need to be and really just promoting inclusion all around.
Exactly.
All right, folks. We appreciate you tuning in today, and we will see you next time.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I think there was about